Tag Team Wrestling Dreams. In the podcast world, they're the kings and queens. Laughs and stories under the spotlight's gleam. Together they conquer the ultimate team.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, TantalizingTony. One half of the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast here on a Saturday morning. Excuse me, just woke up literally 8 minutes ago. Forgot that I was doing the show at 8 a.m. Kira's still asleep. This is gonna be an abbreviated version because I got a lot to do today. Got a lot of things to get accomplished. Got to get some content for Fanatics Fest, as well as a few of my sponsors. And I did say a few. We'll announce the other sponsor later. Good morning, everybody. What's up, my man, Pastor Booth, EW1, my man, Sandy Klein, all the way in Germany. Yeet. Yeet. There it is, yeet. Let me see who's on the Instagram. ABJ, Anthony Blackwell Jr., my dude. What's up, bro? Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. A lot going on in my life, as you can see. Did everybody watch SmackDown last night? I'm not going to lie to you. I only watched the highlights today, this morning, just because, these watch-alongs, guys, are a lot, and watching wrestling all day long and all night long, 3 hours of SmackDown's a lot. But I did watch the majority of the show. Sorry, guys. I did watch the majority of the show so that, we could talk about it. Let's do something different today, guys. Anybody, what was your highlight of SmackDown last night? Is there something that was great that you saw? Look, Naomi was great last night. Randy Orton, of course, coming out. Yeah, and the releases, guys. Yes, in case you did not know, let me put that up. The WWE released some people last night. Let me get that for you. And a few of them were quite shocking. Quite shocking. Let's see. I'm trying to get the list for you guys in case you don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody knows. This is why Kira's the producer and I'm just the on-air guy, because I got to find the right clip. Let's see. Here we go. All right. I'm going to share this from What Culture for you guys. Give me a second. My apologies. Share screen. There we go. So, where's the list? I just had the list and now it's gone. Okay, look, I know Dakota Kai was one. Braun Strowman. Here we go. Shayna Baszler. Wow. It's tough. Casey and KC. Cora Jade. That one there. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know how you release Cora Jade. Gigi Dolan's another one. Riley Osborne, Eddie Thorpe, Jakara Jackson, Gallus, all three of them. Oro Mensah and Javier Bernal. But let me talk about the ones that really shocked me. The ones that shocked me. Cora Jade's a shock. Gigi Dolan's a shock. I don't know if Shayna Baszler's a shock, but I mentioned this a week ago that I thought that Zoe Stark and Shayna were on their way out too. Braun Strowman to me, not a big shock. Not. But listen, this is the wrestling business. No, you never want to see anybody lose their job. But Matt Cardona made a good post last night saying you guys could cry about this or go out there on the indie scene and take over and make your money. And that's what you got to do. Matt Cardona has shown that you don't need the big company if you market yourself right. I'm not saying that he wouldn't be great back in the WWE, because he would, of course, but he's made it so that he is his own boss. I see Matt Cardona at all the conventions, and he's always making money. He's always doing his thing. So it's up to these talent to go out there and do their thing. You know, I think Dakota Kai will be okay, believe it or not. I think Shayna Baszler will be okay. Braun Strowman, I don't know about that one. That one's a tough one. You know, how do you use him? Does he go to AEW, and what do you do with him? You know, and I never hated Braun Strowman, but Braun Strowman was one of the guys I ever thought should have been WWE champion. You know, I didn't think he should ever be WWE champion. I think that they gave him that just because. You know, let's see what he does. The last time he got released, you know, he was with Control Your Narrative, and we see where that went. So we'll see. But whatever you can do, whatever they're gonna do, they'll be okay. But like I said, Cora Jade, to me, shock. I thought she's like the next big thing. Her injury hurt her. So what do you guys think? What's your most shocking release? Anyone? Bueller? No? Okay, guys. All right. So let's talk about SmackDown, because I got a long day ahead of me and I got to get out of here. Randy Orton is just a masterclass with the microphone. A masterclass. The guy doesn't even have to try. And the thing about Randy is Randy's promos are so different compared to a lot of other people. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I noticed my mic was having a little issue the other day. I have to keep it like right in front of me. Randy Orton is that one in a billion talent where everything just comes natural to him. If you think about when he's talking to the crowd, he's literally talking. He's not cutting promos. He's talking to the crowd. He's letting them know what's going on, and he has them engaged. No matter where you go, Randy Orton gets that pop. Randy Orton versus John Cena at Backlash next week. Gonna be a good match in St. Louis. We will probably be doing the watch along. I'm not going to that show unless I hit the lottery. But it'd be a good match. Cena will retain, of course. There's no way Cena's going to lose the title in a month right after WrestleMania. Another big highlight for me last night was Naomi. Naomi will win Money in the Bank. I guarantee it. Mark this date on your calendar when I said that Naomi will be your women's Money in the Bank winner. She just knows. She has embraced this heel persona, and I'm loving it. And you could tell she's having fun. And yes, Sandy, first time Hina Seal versus face Randy. Crazy. 20 years and the flip, right? Yeah, Naomi will definitely be champion at some point in 2025. I see her getting the title, and then maybe Jade taking it from her somewhere at some Survivor Series or something like that. Because Naomi's got to get this title, and you got to get this belt off of Tiffany, not because she's not great, but it's always, the chase is always better. I'm glad she beat Charlotte. Like I said, Money in the Bank, Naomi will win and probably cash in that same night, you know? But she's great right now. Yes, and you're right. Tiffany will retain against Nia. And what a power bomb from Jade Cargill onto Nia Jax. If you think about it, man, the time away that Jade Cargill had, it helped her. She looks a lot better in the ring. You know, she's still learning, still a little green, but leaps and bounds from where she was 6 months ago. So, you know, that's true. Chelsea Green could win Money in the Bank too. That's true. They might have big plans for Chelsea. Chelsea Green's incredible. Last night, Selena Vega beat Dewdrop. You know, what's her name? Why's her name escaping me? Piper Niven. I'm so sorry. They're pushing Selena right now. I like that. Selena Vega deserves a little push, as does her husband, Aleister Black, who gave the black mask to The Miz. Lights out. It looks like there's going to be a program between The Miz, between Aleister Black and Carmelo Hayes, which is great. So, good morning, Jen. Good morning, everybody, once again. Listen, SmackDown, the 3-hour SmackDown is a killer. What's up, Dudes at Ringside Podcast? What else was good last night? I'm looking at. Oh, Damian Priest and L.A. Knight. Yeah, good match until it got interrupted by Solo Sikoa, and of course, the United States champion Jacob Fatu. Look, guys, say what you want to say. They gotta turn Jacob Fatu face. They have to. They have to. There's no way you can keep Jacob Fatu as a heel. He is too popular. The crowd pop he gets is incredible. And yeah. I'm hoping at Fanatics Fest, June 20th, 21st, and 22nd at the Javits Convention, the Javits Center in NYC, we get to talk to Jacob Fatu, my friend. That would be such a coup for me because, Jacob's my guy. We go back a few years, about 5-6 years. Jacob Fatu is the first main superstar like out in the industry that said I had something. He was like, yo, bro, you should be doing what I do. You should be out here managing, being in the business. So I got to talk to my boy Jacob Fatu. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't do it. Kira can do it. Do you guys? What was your best part of SmackDown last night? What was your highlight? I want to know. SmackDown. Oh gosh. Results. Good. Hold on, I'm being summoned. You guys, what's crazy is that when you start getting older and you need your glasses, it's Santos Escobar and Andrade. Those not Andrade, you mean Ray Phoenix, right? And Santos. That's a good match too. I think Andrade is in trouble. I think Andrade might be one of the ones they might release too. Santos too. Like, what's going on with Santos? What's going on with Electra Lopez? These releases should make some people nervous. They're making room to bring up talent. And you notice who did not get released? Omos. My dude. Look for a push from Omos. Because look how long he hasn't been on television and they haven't released him. They want to do something with this guy. Yeah, the backstage segment. Yeah. Know what you mean. Yeah, but I think Andrade's in trouble when it comes to maybe being released. Another one I think might be released soon is Zoe Stark, which I think would be a big mistake. But look what happened at Damage Control. Kairi Sane injured, Asuka injured, Bailey off TV, Dakota Kai gone. Only person in Damage Control is active right now is the women's champion, and that's Io Sky. Hey, I don't know. People don't realize how hard this show is when you're by yourself. Yeah, I don't know what's with Shotzi and Tatum Paxley. I don't know. I don't know, man. It seems like when you get injured and come back, it's tough because Shotzi got hurt. Dakota got hurt. It's hard to get back on track. To me, the biggest shock is Eric Douglas. You're not wrong. To me, the biggest shock is Cora Jade. Gigi Dolan too. Dakota Kai, you could see it was going to happen eventually after she lost didn't get the title, the IC title. But Cora Jade to me is a head scratcher, as well as Gigi Dolan. How do you not use Gigi Dolan? I don't get it. Listen, Toxic Attraction was my team. Gigi Dolan, JC Jane, and Mandy Rose. I don't understand how you don't use Gigi Dolan. I agree. Cora Jade could come back, but the problem with Cora Jade coming back is that, AEW sees someone like that and they snatch her up and they got her for 5 years. They'll get her. I mean, you gotta realize she'll get the money. She'll get her money. I was talking to Willow, my friend Willow, at WrestleCon, and she is so happy there because they pay. Yeah, Luca released as well. Ora Menza release. A couple people you could see it coming, but you have to realize you can't keep all these people on the roster that aren't working. They don't do anything. You need to make room. What's up, Javi? How you doing? Javi. The Javi Ramon. What's up? I'm alive. I'm doing great. Good to see you. Oh, guys, checking Instagram. Yeah, Luca too. Yeah, Luca too. Sorry. Listen, guys, you got to realize this. This business is cutthroat. And if you're not on top or in that upper mid card, your name is on the chopping block. That's how it goes. Yeah. Don't forget to hit those likes, guys. You shocked about. I agreed on that one, Javi. Shayna Baszler should have been women's champion, especially after she beat Ronda Rousey 2 years ago at SummerSlam. I don't understand why they never gave Shayna Baszler that push. Never a women's champion. NXT 2 times, but never on the main roster. She's a tag team champion 3 times, I believe. Yeah, Cora could do a Cody. We'll see. Look, I said this earlier. Matt Cardona said it great on Twitter. This is the time where you guys pull up your bootstraps. Don't cry about it. Get out there on the independent scene and make a name for yourself. Bottom line. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Any other shocks for you guys? So the one to me that I think, me personally, where I'm like, I could see that happening. I can't say I'm glad, but it wasn't a big deal to me. Was Braun Strowman. I think Braun Strowman is one of those guys that got in the business because of his size. And I think he for as long as he was there, he should be grateful and happy that he got to live his dream, become Universal Champion, become the first ever greatest Royal Rumble winner. He did a lot on limited ability, in my opinion. And I'm not trying, people say, oh my God, you're bashing. No, I'm having an opinion. I think that Braun Strowman is one of those guys that is there because he's big man. He was there because he's big, A lot of smaller guys never get the shot he got, so he should be grateful. Not to mention, Nate, you making that kind of money? You got to realize Jeff Cobb is coming. They need to make room for certain people. I'm pretty sure, what's his name? Bronson Reed will be back. So we'll see. Yeah, Eric, I remember when Shayna eliminated everybody. How do you not give her the title? I don't get it. But I think Shayna's 40-something years old. Javi, that's a good point, which means they have plans for the YF6. We haven't seen Alexa Bliss in a while. I think we see them really soon. I think at Backlash, we see the Y6 again. I think Alexa Bliss as their leader. So them not being released means there's plans for them. Same thing with Omos. No, Braun is not related to them. No. Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt are Mike Rotundo's children. Braun Strowman is no relation. It was just a gimmick for the Wyatt family. See, I give you knowledge as well here. That's what I do. What's up, Mr. Lavelle? Hello, everybody. So listen, guys, we're going to cut. We're calling it because, this is just a little recap. I got a lot to do today. There's a sponsor, Perfect Tub by Brack Tub. We're going to have some stuff coming with him soon. But also, I'm on my way to hold on. I'm on my way to Hangry Joe's. Where is this at? Where can I see it? Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Hangry Joe's is going to be one of my new sponsors for the channel. I'm trying to get you guys a picture. So yeah, in Wilmington, Delaware, there's a place called Hangry Joe's. It's hot. It's hot chicken and wings. And when I tell you this is like some good chicken, it's really good chicken. I went in there the other day to get some food and just start talking to the guy. He had like a sign up. He had a sign up that was saying, hey, if you have social media, we'll hook you up with some meals if you have a certain amount of following. So I showed him my following, and my numbers aren't huge, but my visibility is incredible. And when I tell you that this guy was impressed with my stuff and my title belt with me, he's like, wow, that's great. This is awesome. So this is Hangry Joe right there. They make a good slaw as well, too. And yeah, so Hangry Joe's is going to be one of my sponsors pretty soon. I'm going to go cut a promo for him today. So yeah, there that is. What's up, Yusuf? What's up, Clay? Little by little, guys, we're chipping away. We're chipping away. But don't forget, guys, Fanatics Fest is our big deal that's happening. June 20th, 21st, and 22nd. We will be at the Javits Center in New York City. And I can't wait. We have a lot of great content coming up for you guys with the Fanatics Fest. But that's it. That's our SmackDown review. Any questions, any comments, anybody want to, say anything real quick before you go? About last night's SmackDown, about the releases, about Fanatics Fest. Once again, like I said, the world's largest arena for sports and collectibles. I was not surprised about KC and KC. They're undersized and they peaked. They hit the ceiling. They hit the ceiling. But the one I was surprised the most about was Cora Jade and Gigi Dolan. Thought they were great younger talent they really could have done something with. Guys, wrestling's a revolving door. I agree. If you want to push the female tag team division, Jakari Jackson got released too. Yeah, that was a tough one too. I don't know. I don't get it. I cannot figure out how they do things. This is why I'm sitting back here. That's why I'm sitting here in my bedroom. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Kira's going to be shocked that I did this show without her. I let her sleep. She's tired. But we'll be back Monday. Maybe have some content for you tomorrow. Keep watching the Instagram because got a lot of content coming out for Fanatics Fest. There'll be a video probably every day, a couple videos a day, starting Monday. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. You know the whole deal. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us everywhere on Instagram. Don't forget to get your Fanatics Fest tickets. Don't forget that in the description, in this is our link to Fanatics Fest to get tickets. So you should really be doing that, you know. Yeah, you should be doing that. You should have our link. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. You know the whole spiel. This, that, the other thing. Blah, blah, this and that. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy it. It's supposed to rain here in Delaware. I'm going to use my Jedi powers to make the rain stop because that's what I do. And that's it, guys. Hug your family members. Let's try again. Hug your family members because you are not promised tomorrow. Pray because you got to pray to make it today. And as always, for Kira who's sleeping, for Magnificent Mike who's sleeping, for everybody who's sleeping on a Saturday morning, do what I do best. Stay tantalizing. What I said. That's what I said. Stay tantalizing. Yeah. Good catchphrase. Tantalizing. Stay tantalizing. Not to mention my new thing, tantalizing Tony. Stay tantalizing, guys. Have a great day. Bam, bam, bam.